ground.
Stop touching me, you ugly asshole. Yeah. Yeah, Philly.
We're putting a seatbelt.
Get off. I don't need a seatbelt.
Yes.
I'm driving. You're parked on the sidewalk. Give yourself a ticket.
License and registration.
Give yourself a ticket.
License
I
and
gotta go take a
registration.
shit. I have a disability. You need to move.
Breaking the law is common for some, and this woman was no exception. When the siren and lights came on with a child in the back seat, things were about to get intense. It was a clear day on June 4th, 2024 in Charlotte County, Florida. A woman was driving without wearing a seatbelt and an expired vehicle license plate.
Hey, stay in the car.
Can I help you?
Stay in the car.
Can I help you?
No, stay in the car.
Can you take your glasses off so I can see your eyes?
Stay in the car.
I'm sorry, why are you...
Because
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I want you to stay here. Now you're being arrested for... No.
Wait, what am I being arrested for?
Failure to stop.
Wait, I'm stopped, so
No.
what would I do?
Stop. Stay right here.
Wait, please don't put handcuffs
Stay
on me because
right
I haven't...
here.
I will, but please do not put handcuffs on me.
No, you are going to
I
be
haven't-
handcuffed.
I
Stop.
haven't done anything to endanger
Stop.
anybody, so...
You stop.
Wait, are you hearing yourself?
Are you hearing yourself? Stop resisting.
What am I resisting? Please don't put handcuffs on me.
You're
because
going to
I
make it
haven't
worse.
Put anybody in
You are
danger.
going to make it worse.
What am I doing?
You're being arrested. Now you're resisting.
What am I being arrested
Stop.
for? You can't take away my human rights.
Yep.
Freedom. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? I
101 Central, send me another unit.
hope you have a body cam. Like,
I do.
Are you kidding me?
Roll over.
Why are you using this kind of force on me? What am I
If you don't
doing?
stop.
I have a child in the car.
Yeah,
Can
I
you-
know, and you're being dumb.
Can you please let me call somebody so that she can have somebody to be with? My ex-husband is at
101
Walmart.
Central, you going to send me another unit?
Can you please let me call my ex?
Put your right hand behind your back.
Please let me call my ex so that the baby doesn't have to watch this.
Put your hand behind your back. You're going to get tasered
Will
if you don't stop.
Will you call him?
I will when you're done. Put your hand behind your back.
It's area code. Please call him before you do anything else so that she can be safe. Okay?
I got one in custody, Central.
Can you please call? It's 805.
Why did you do all this?
I don't know why you're doing this. I was trying to talk to you like human to human. And then you're acting like I'm some kind of dangerous person.
Okay.
Why are you doing this?
What's your name?
What? My name is Julie, and why are you doing this?
Why did you do it?
Why did you do this?
You didn't stop when the cops are behind you.
You don't... I know, but what's going on? What have I done?
You didn't have your seatbelt on. That's the whole premise for the stop.
But you're violating my...
Why do you keep turning around?
Why can't I look at you?
Because I don't want you to turn around. Stop.
I thought we were talking.
Okay, we're not talking right now. I'm done talking.
I'm
Stop.
a human, and so are you.
Okay, stop.
Are you afraid of me? or
No,
what?
I'm not afraid of you. You've been non-compliant from the get-go.
Non-compliant? What? You're not... Non-compliant to what? To you violating my human right to live? Like what? I don't get it. I didn't have my seatbelt, and then you're gonna mess up my day? I have people waiting on me? Ow, that hurts. What? What? Here they are. They passed you.
You just passed me.
Did you call my ex so that he can... There's a baby in the car.
I know.
Please.
We'll deal with that in just a second.
No, please do not put me in there until I know she's safe.
She's gonna
you
be...
wonder why I'm acting this way when there's a child with me?
She's gonna be completely safe. Hey, secure her in the car.
Can you guys please make... I need to hear that you're calling me. It's a child. He won't let me make sure that the child is okay.
All right, the child is
That's all I want, is for him...
Have a seat. Get your feet in.
I just want to make sure that she's going to be okay, please.
Get your feet in.
I'm a person.
The woman found herself in a tricky situation when the cop discovered another issue. A child was in her vehicle. The officer then tried to figure out a solution.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Where do you live?
I live in California.
In California?
I was visiting.
Who do you live here with? Is grandma here or
No.
mom, dad, anybody?
No, I was visiting with her.
An aunt? Do you have any family here?
That's my aunt.
That's your aunt?
Yeah.
All right. Who's your mom or dad? Do they live here?
I have my uncle.
Your uncle? Is that her husband?
Yeah.
Okay.
You okay? You still scared?
Let me get her phone.
Smells like marijuana in there. Is your car unlocked? Hey, Dalton.
Okay, can I give you my ex-husband's number to call?
Thank you. What's the code? Why did you not stop?
Why are you treating me like I'm a criminal?
Because you didn't stop for the sheriff's office.
Why should I stop when I haven't done something wrong?
Okay,
I'm busy in my life.
Okay, when there's red and blue lights
Can
behind
we
you...
just call Chris and then we'll talk? Let's call Chris so that I can make sure Kelly's okay.
Hey, this is Sergeant Musgrove of the sheriff's office. How are you?
Chris.
Good. Hey, I'm here with your ex, apparently. Put your foot in there. Yeah. Put your foot in the car.
Can I listen, please?
Can you put the foot in the car?
Can I listen,
No,
please?
you... All right, so is this your ex?
Yeah.
All right. So I tried to stop her on McCall, and by the day's end, she refused to stop. She just continued driving along, refusing to stop, gets out of the car. She ends up getting arrested, but she's got a young child in the car. Is that your niece?
Yeah.
Like your blood niece, or?
No, it's her sister, daughter.
All right. Where are you, if you don't mind me asking, sir?
I am almost back to my house, South Road.
Is there any way you can meet me at East 4th and...
So, what's going on?
She's being arrested for failure to stop and resisting arrest. I don't know why she wouldn't stop. Does she have a valid license? Is she suspended? What's her deal?
No.
She doesn't have a license?
Yep.
The police noticed the smell of marijuana coming from her vehicle. His suspicion led him to search her belongings for clues.
I got your uncle coming, okay?
Okay.
Chris? Uncle Chris?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a police car before? You have? Have you ever heard the siren? Yeah? I'm trying to give you some fun here in this. What's your grandma's name?
Hey, ask her what her name is.
What's her name again?
No, her mom, her aunt's.
Kelly?
Kelly?
I will be right back, okay? I'm pretty sure she's the RO, because I ran your tag.
There's really no reason for her not to stop.
Yeah, is this medical, too?
It says to.
Yeah, and it has her name on it, too.
It's gotta be.
This feels kind of heavy to be just that. Feel that? 129 Central. Can you run the RO?
Did your aunt say why she wasn't stopping for the cops?
She said she didn't have the right, and I don't know why she doesn't listen.
She just didn't want to listen?
Yeah, she's kind of been saying that way, but she's not like,
She's not bad,
yeah.
but she just didn't want to listen, huh?
Yeah.
Did you tell her to stop or no?
In the car, I was like, why aren't you gonna stop? And she said, well, I don't have the right. They don't have the rights to change my plans.
Okay.
I'm not the one that stopped her, but she's acting a little erratic when we brought her back to my car.
Well, she's not always got to commit her a few times.
Okay.
So just so you know, she's sometimes not the person she should be.
I got you.
She probably shouldn't.
I'll let you know that. You can probably tell by looking at her.
I got you.
So, you know. But we're on our way back over there.
Okay.
And, we'll be there in like 10 minutes.
All right, yeah, no problem. We'll be here.
The officer couldn't help but wonder why she didn't stop in the first place. Things could have gone a whole lot differently, but her response was unbelievable.
Listen, this is my line of thinking if you really want to know why. First of all, I know my registration is out, and I also know that a lot of other things why I couldn't stop, and that you guys are cops and you're going to obey the law to the T, whether or not it violates another person's rights. So I know all that, and I was trying to decide, what do I do here? Because, you know, I'm about to take a trip and I don't know where I'm going to re-register my car, and I just don't know what kind of a person you are. And so the truth is that my heart's conviction, human being to human being, is that just because somebody tells you you have power over my body doesn't mean that you do. Okay, so I have that, and then I have life, and I have a child, and so of course in the moment I'm trying to assess what is the right move here, and I didn't pull over. I think that you went overboard, but I understand why. I understand why you do what you need to do. This is your job, and this is what you committed to doing.
So you know, if you would have stopped, you would have just gotten a ticket
I probably could have chatted my way out of it, but I didn't.
At most, you would have gotten a ticket for a seatbelt and a warning for an expired tag, probably.
Well,
at most.
Right.
But you chose otherwise. And
well,
for every action, there's a reaction. Just so you know. So today you're going to go to jail for failure to stop.
I stopped.
No, you didn't stop when
I
you were
actually
told.
stopped willingly.
Okay.
So how is that a
stopped
thing?
more than a mile away.
But I still stopped in a very safe neighborhood.
And you told your niece that you didn't feel like stopping.
Well, because I didn't, and that is a true statement, but I did stop.
Okay.
And we can express our feelings without getting punished for it, right?
Well, you're going to jail today on a felony for failure to stop. Okay? And you'll get
you feel good about that, human to human?
No, I don't, but
you're making the choice.
You made the choice.
And you are too.
Okay.
Because human to human, you understand God's law.
I uphold the law of the state of Florida.
Okay, but
and
why?
I'm sworn to uphold the laws of the state of Florida.
Do you believe it's a violation of human rights to give somebody a ticket for not wearing a seatbelt?
So you elect state legislators in the state of Florida, right?
No.
You don't?
No, because I actually...
Well, you live in the state of Florida, right?
I do.
Okay, so the state legislators are who make the laws. Right?
I understand
don't make
human
the
laws. I understand that. Okay. I understand. But there's going to come a time soon where we say we're not going to just let other people tell us what it is to be human and live.
Okay.
And that we have to keep playing these games that get us locked up in jail. If I was a danger to society...
Unfortunately, in the state of Florida, that will probably not happen.
Right. So. Well, I think eventually it could. I'm just living in hope, and I'll deal with what you want to dish out to me, because you are choosing also. You see what kind of a person I am. You understand my line of thinking.
I didn't make your choice.
I did make my choice.
All right.
So where's Chris?
He's coming.
And we're not leaving till he's here?
No, absolutely not.
The situation kept getting more complicated when the woman's ex-boyfriend showed up to pick up the child and take the car.
Did you get new insurance on your Jeep?
New insurance on my Jeep?
Yeah, on that. Is that yours?
Yeah.
Okay. Your license is suspended?
My license is?
Yeah, it's for FR, financial responsibilities. Mainly it's because when you switch insurances over, the DMV does not, or the new insurance company doesn't notify the DMV.
When I switch insurance companies? I never switched insurance companies.
You haven't?
I've had Geico, yeah.
Okay. Have you missed any payments or anything?
You know what happens? Though I do get a thing in the mail saying, which is weird, because I thought it was for my commercial insurance, because I have 2 commercial trucks.
Okay.
I thought that's what it was for, because I'm making payments on that, and I'm making payments on that too.
Alright, it might be for that, but I would just have her drive out here. I'm not going to make a big stink about it.
She can't drive a stink.
We'll cross that road when we get there, but
Did you break the bad news too?
I did.
Yeah, that's
the
weird.
judge
She didn't have a license either, she said.
That's weird. Yeah,
he said it might be his commercial.
She got
commercial license.
CDL. Let me check a CDL.
Yeah, it might be the CDL that's suspended, but
the CDL.
Do you know anybody that she would want to release that to?
You want to give it to Naz? Call Naz?
Yeah, you call Naz.
Call Naz.
But then you have to bring another licensed driver here.
And then you could have Paris.
Do you want to talk to her and see if she wants to release it to somebody? She may want it too. Yeah.
Did he mention that he's going to take my car?
that's what we're discussing right now. Okay.
Okay.
So, do you want someone to take a car, or would you rather have it too?
Of course, I would rather have him. He could take it to my house, or he could take it to his.
Okay. So that, we're discussing that because Chris's license is suspended.
What? Why?
I don't.
He doesn't know either?
Yeah,
so it looks like we're both having an issue with the law.
And then, I don't know his girlfriend's name.
She can't drive.
Yeah, she doesn't have a license either, so.
Oh
or she can't drive stick or something like that. So
She can drive stick. She can drive my car.
but we're figuring it out. We'll have your vehicle released. We'll have you sign forms and stuff like that, okay? So just hang out for a little bit.
Julie, what's your physical address?
I really don't have one right now because I'm in transition. I just moved out of my apartment. I got an RV and I'm about to hit the road. So that's another reason why I haven't really. I think I'm selling that car, and so everything is up in the air. So I don't know. What do you want me to give you?
Where's your headrest? Like, where are you and Kelly gonna sleep at tonight?
In my RV, but I'm just on a friend's property.
All right, you want to release your vehicle to Chris? All right, Chris, I need you to sign here.
Do you have groceries in there?
Are you guys gonna take it to my house?
I'll just take it down.
Well, Naz is coming. Maybe. Well, I guess that would be better than. Yeah. Well, no. Yeah. Okay. I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna open this real quick. Have you print and sign? Print and sign. Oh, he's printed and signed. Print above his, sign above his, and print above his.
The officer gave a few instructions, hoping to keep things calm and avoid any escalation as he worked to wrap up the scene.
Like what?
Your bra.
I don't have a bra on,
Okay.
and I don't know what it would be, but I guess I'm not a criminal. I don't even know what you're referring to.
I have to ask.
Okay.
Okay. Like, even as simple as like a marijuana pipe, if you
No.
have that, all right,
No.
it's introduction.
Okay.
All right, I'm just trying to make sure that
Thank
you
you.
don't have any of that stuff on you, because something I can smash out here, all right, and we can take care of, I can't take care of in there.
I don't have anything.
Okay.
And I haven't smoked for hours
I got
and
you.
hours, so
Which is
I
fine.
should be all right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Will you scoot over this way for me? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put your cuffs behind you.
I can do it.
And you can, okay.
Got it.
All right. I'm gonna put your seatbelt on too. Okay.
Oh, that's just uncomfortable. But all right. Guess that's why they make the armhole. Okay, that isn't that bad.
That is why they make the armholes.
Jesus looked right at them when they were stabbing, and he said, "Through tears, forgive them. They don't know what they do. People don't know why they violate other people's human rights."
I got you.
But we are living in this world,
That we are.
and I accept. That everything happens as it's meant to happen, even our choices that don't make sense to other people.
But let me get her citations, and she'll be on her way.
My mom will, or?
No, unfortunately, she's got to go to jail.
Oh, okay, okay.
Sorry.
Is it because her tag's expired, or is it because
No,
she
it's
didn't stop?
Failure to stop and resisting.
Okay,
so it's
gotcha,
stupid.
gotcha.
So
Yeah.
Wait, what did
Understood.
she get pulled over for?
a seatbelt.
Oh.
Oh, that's
She
the
wouldn't-
only reason?
A seatbelt. I
Oh,
would have given her a ticket, sent her on her way, and she didn't want to stop. She's telling the young kid in there that she doesn't feel the cops have the power to stop her, and she doesn't want to stop. And
I'll try to tell her,
but thank you for coming, helping your dad out.
of course, of course.
All right.
The woman was charged with failure to stop her vehicle and resisting arrest without violence. Meet Erin, a woman driving with her 2 kids. She might have been frustrated and had been drinking, but her actions were far from what a responsible mother should do. On September 29th, 2024, officers from the Woodstock Police Department were dispatched to a call about a woman driving erratically, possibly under the influence.
Let me ask you a question. Have you had any alcohol, any drugs of any kind? Okay. What's got you driving like that?
Well, I have 2 kids that are just constantly on my case. Always asking me for things. And
Sure.
so-
Okay. Did you realize that you were all the way over the shoulder in the grass driving down Route 14 at any point?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. How'd that happen?
Trying to navigate my 2 toddlers.
Okay. What were you doing that with your 2 toddlers that got you off the road multiple times?
Picking up, trying to find their tablets.
Okay. Okay. Do you usually have motor skill issues? I noticed you dropped a couple of things while you were talking to me. I'm just worried that we're okay to make it home while we got 2 kids in the back of the car.
I promise you I will be. I'm fine.
You're fine. Okay.
I'll be good.
Okay. Did you know that you turn left on a red arrow?
I thought I made it just in time.
It was pretty solid red when we went through, but you recognized that it was red at some point. I got you. Okay. Let me ask you, are you particularly tired or anything right now?
I'm always tired.
Okay. Because like I said, with what I noticed, the driving seems like you get some motor skill issues. Okay, your eyes are a little glassy. I'm worried that you're okay to drive because what I saw was dangerous. I just want to make sure we're good. So you're more tired than particular today?
I am.
Okay. Okay.
If you want to follow me to where I'm going, I'd be happy to. That'd be
Sure.
fine.
Sure. First thing I want to do is just make sure that we're able to get there because from what I just saw, I don't think you are able to get there. So what I have you do real quick is called a finger dexterity test. I'm going to demonstrate it for you, and then I'll have you complete it. Wait till I'm done with the instructions. But what you're going to do is you're going to touch your thumb to the tip of each finger, and you're going to count out loud 1 to 4, and then you're going to go backwards, and you're going to do the test twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. So when I tell you to start, I want you to touch your thumb to the tip of each finger and then count the number out loud each time, forward and backwards twice. Do you have any questions about that test as I've explained it to you so far?
Nope.
Okay, you can begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. All right. So, we on the phone right now? Were you texting on the phone or talking on the phone? You said you were something with your husband or...
I don't know. I always...
Gotcha. Okay. What I want you to do is if you can step out of the vehicle for me and come talk to me back here real quick, okay?
After the woman started acting suspiciously, the officer shared his concerns and wanted to make sure she was okay to drive.
Right now it seems that you are impaired, okay? And I want to make sure we make it home, okay, especially with the kids in the back. They're your kids, right, son and daughter? Okay. And then you were leaving the Madison house, going to check on the horses right now?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so I want to run you through a couple of tests. I just want to make sure you make it home. I'm worried about you and the kids, okay? Once we get done with that, we can be on our way. Sound good? All right. Yeah, just stand right there for a second. I'm going to back my car up a little bit so we're in a safe spot here. Okay, 24. I'm going to be 10-6 fields. All right, Miss Dirks, the first thing I want to test is your eyes, okay? I'm going to give you some simple instructions while I do that. Can I have you stand with your feet together and your hands at your side? And just remain in this position while I give you the rest of the instructions. You understand that so far?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, do you have any eye problems or abnormalities?
I wear contacts.
Okay, are you wearing
contacts?
Okay, are you wearing contacts now?
Yeah.
Perfect. Can you just keep your hands at your sides, please? How's your overall general health today?
Good.
Okay. We said you're wearing your contacts now. Perfect. All right, so what I want you to do is with your eyes and your eyes only, I want you to follow the tip of this pen here, okay? With your eyes and your eyes only, okay? Keep your head still for me. Keep your head still, please. almost done. We're gonna go up. All right, thank you.
The cop moved on to the next test, giving clear instructions. The woman just needed to follow them properly to avoid any trouble, but her performance seemed off.
Again, I took 3. I want you to take 9. I want you to count out loud at all times, keep your hands at your sides at all times, and look at your feet at all times. Do you understand the instructions I've given you so far?
Yeah.
Okay, you may begin.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. All right, you can stand right back here for me and keep your hands at your side like the first test and your feet together while I give the instructions. You understand those instructions so far? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, hands at your sides, please. All right. All right, when I tell you to start, and only when I tell you to start, I want you to raise one leg, either leg, with your foot approximately 6 inches off the ground. It'll look like this. Keeping both legs straight with your arms at your sides while holding that position, I want you to count out loud in the following manner. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, and so on. So again, it's going to look like this. 1001, 1002, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, and so on until I tell you to. During the test, I want you to keep your arms at your sides at all times. I want you to keep your legs straight at all times, look at your foot at all times, and count out loud at all times. Do you understand the instructions I've given you so far? Okay. Yes. You get time for me. Once I tell you to begin, okay? You can begin. Please don't lean on your truck. Count out loud for me.
1.
You cannot lean on your truck.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10.
Keep going until I tell you to stop.
Oh. 11.
All right, you can stop.
12.
The woman didn't realize the tough situation she was in. After the officer evaluated her, he shared the outcome, but she couldn't accept it.
Are you gonna take me to jail?
Yes, at this point, you were driving under the influence. I've determined that you were too impaired to drive, and you definitely can't be driving with the kids. Not to jail, to the police department and back home. But in the meantime, is there somebody who can watch your children?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's call him.
Yeah. Is for your phone in the car? Hold on.
And if we grab it so you don't...
Just because of traffic.
Is that okay?
Go ahead.
Yep, thank you.
Is he close by? Do you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
This will just make my divorce go quicker.
Is there anything illegal in the car right now? No open alcohol or anything? No, you could talk to him.
Nope.
Okay.
Not
Hi, this is Officer Gallman with the Woodstock Police Department. I'm here with Miss Dirks. Okay, yeah, not that it's a rush. I just want to know to make sure I know when they're coming. Yeah, no rush. Please don't hurry. Correct. And then just for my information, so we don't turn them over to the wrong people, we'll be waiting here for her, and then I'll turn the children over to her. Okay? Thank you.
You going 52? 52? I'm sorry, not 51.
Yeah.
Stop talking to my kids.
It's nothing we have to rush. Mother-in-law will be here in 5 minutes to grab it. Okay. So, all right, here's your phone,
I
babe.
don't want my mother to
I mean, you asked me to call him, and that's who's coming. So.
Oh no.
Well, you don't really have a choice in that right now. Why can't? No, your mother, yeah, right? You don't want that?
Absolutely not.
Why is that?
Because they all f***ing judge me for everything I do, and I f***ing take care of everybody.
Okay. I'm just looking for somebody responsible who can grab your kids and watch them temporarily.
Piece of shit. He said the f***ing dad, and he can't come get him.
I don't know why. I mean, does he have work? Has he been drinking?
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
The woman was upset that her boyfriend had been called to pick up her child, but when she called her mother, the situation took a dramatic turn.
What? You're sending my f***ing mom over here? Piece of shit. I hate my life.
Okay.
Take me to jail.
Okay.
You do whatever you want with these kids.
Okay.
I don't.
Relax. Relax. Stop. You don't want to see your kids see you like this. Stop.
If you guys didn't know what I have been through every day, I get I'm abused. Don't put you don't
Stop.
have to do that. I am not, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, you're under arrest.
You don't have to do that.
Okay, let's go back to your children. Don't see this, okay?
You don't have to do that.
I do, because you're under arrest. And you're being belligerent, and you've almost run into traffic 3 times. So let's act right while your daughter is watching you, please. I don't want to do this to your kids, so please act right.
Thank you.
Don't make me do this to them. Gotcha.
Can't see it.
Gotcha. Do you have anything illegal on you right now? Any weapons of any kind?
You can look at me.
I will. I'm just asking you for my safety precautionary. Okay, thank you. No needles, no knives. Okay. Do you have a wallet or something in the car you want?
Mark.
Okay, we're gonna go in the rear of this car, okay?
Can you undo this before my mom comes?
No, I can't undo it till we get to the police department.
She won't even see it.
Okay, so let's go to the car, please.
I need to get my wallet.
I'll get it for you. Have a seat for me. Watch your head.
I want to say goodbye to my kids.
You're gonna see him in like an hour.
You're not going to jail tonight, okay? We're gonna see him in a couple of hours. I don't think right now in this condition is the time, okay?
I have to go feed my horses and I have to feed my kids.
Okay. Well, we'll make sure that your kids are taken care of, okay?
Oh no!
All right, can you have a seat for me, please? Oh, Miss Dirks.
I want to say goodbye to my
Okay, can you stand up for me first?
Could you grab a wallet?
We're gonna calmly explain to them what's happening, okay?
That doesn't matter.
Okay.
The police had no choice but to detain her as she burst into an emotional outburst, acting like a child instead of taking responsibility. Later, Erin's breath sample was tested, and it registered at double the legal limit. Aaron was charged with DUI, having an open container, and several traffic offenses. Next, the mother went to the local store, and when she came home, she left her little kid alone in the car. Talk about completely forgetting about her own child. On February 25th, 2023, officers received a report about a child wandering around a local store with his mother nowhere in sight on a freezing night in DeKalb County.
Do you know where he lives?
No. He's gonna show me, but he said he wants to warm up first.
Yeah. Thank you.
What's that?
Maybe one chocolate, something from here. From me.
Well,
Pick one.
I would say I would.
2 o'clock. How his mother has left him?
What if he's allergic to something here?
Oh,
Yeah.
How's it going?
sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
That's good. Yeah.
You're not allergic to nothing.
You sure?
Yeah, are you sure, buddy? Because a lot of people are allergic to that. Is that fine? Oh, okay. I'll come back and get more attention.
From the black car. His mother.
Thank you. Thank you
My car's right over here, okay?
Do SROs have contact or access to their stuff at home? I wonder. I'm not sure.
I may have to use you since you got a car with stuff.
Do you need a car seat?
You know,
Do SROs have access to their stuff at home?
they do. What school you go to, brother?
So Lincoln will be the south side.
All right, let me close the door. I'll turn the heat on for you, okay? The only problem I have with putting him in the backseat of your squad is I want him up front to show me where he lives. But I don't want to have him up front. We'll figure this out.
What's he saying?
The officer and his fellow partners began searching for the mother, but it wasn't an easy task.
Hey, long time no see. Sorry. We got a little kid here, and we're looking for his mom, and she used to live in 102. That's why I was knocking. Where's he live at?
Across the street.
Okay, we're going over there. We're trying to make contact with mom. Last house was right there, so that's why I was knocking. So, yeah, he's like 6 years old. I don't know. That's what we're gonna find out.
Is the building to your left? Is that where mom stays?
No.
No. So, is the building to your right where mom stays? Is that your home?
No.
No. Okay.
Oh, she lives over there, but just in that apartment.
She lives in that apartment over there. In the big building to our left.
Mhm.
Okay. Then you think your door number is 104? Okay.
Actually, you just found my apartment.
I just found your apartment.
What's that?
I'm getting someone to call me.
Where's she
Hello,
live?
how you doing?
Good. How's it
I
going?
don't know where she lives.
You know where she lives? Okay.
Last thing I knew was across the street.
Okay, yeah. That's where her registration comes back to. He saw us that they don't live there. He said he lives across the street.
Well, that's what the guy that lives in 102 said.
Yeah.
He's the guy in the wheelchair. That
Yeah.
sits around here. He said that she lives across the street, so he thought it was this building.
No, he right. He's fine to come here.
I gotta give him to Shay. You guys are trying to call her right now?
Yeah.
Do you have a phone number just in case I can't get a hold of her? In case we can't find her right now, I need to have a phone number. Can I get that from you guys?
You know you can get possessed by candy?
Possessed?
Mm-hmm.
How so?
Because if you like it too much and you smell it, you might put your eyes up. They'll beat you.
It's your first time eating this week?
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time you ate?
I ate many times, but not this time.
Okay. Many times, but not this time?
Why would her car be over there? Was it warm? No. Almost makes you want to go over to look at the video at 7-Eleven and see how long it was. I don't know if we'd see it.
When was the last time you saw Mommy?
I remember seeing her when I wasn't asleep.
Okay. Do you remember where you were? So you were in the parking lot with the flame on the building? Does that sound right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that's the last time you saw Mommy when you were awake?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
After a long search, the officer finally found the right apartment and located the mother. Let's see what she had to say about leaving her child.
He was in my car?
Yeah.
What the
Who was in your car last?
I was.
When was this?
What? He was just in there? But I could have sworn he was just in here. Call Uncle Frog. They said they just talked to him in the wheelchair. We told him that he stayed for them. Y'all talked to my uncle? Yeah, we told him that he stayed. I thought he was. Let me get my coat.
We're bringing him right over here. He's just across the street.
He at Uncle Froggy's house?
No, he's in our squad right now.
He in your squad car?
Yeah.
Come on.
He's coming in.
We're bringing him to you.
Okay.
What kind of candy you got? Kit Kat? Yeah.
Me.
So, when's the last time you were in your car?
I was in my car. What time is it? It's what?
3.
Yeah. Almost 3 in the morning.
2:45.
The last time I was in my car, I came back from Walmart.
Okay.
That was like 10. Yeah, my uncle came over here, everything.
Was he with you?
Yes, we went to a fun night, and then I went to go get something to eat, and then we went to Walmart, and I came back. Where you been at? It was in my
Yeah.
Coming back from the school?
Yeah, because we went to school, festival.
Okay. And where'd you go after that?
Here. Where we go before we came here? Oh, no, we went to Walmart,
Okay.
and then we came here.
Do you remember seeing him get out of the car? Huh?
10 more, don't even.
The officer decided to review the CCTV footage to uncover the truth and take action based on what he discovered.
Her car is right here.
The car?
Yeah, the car that he came out of. It's parked right here. I'm not going to be able to see it. Do you want me to come back and pay for that Kit Kat? I don't have my...
No.
Are you sure?
I want to pay because he was crying.
Are you sure?
So, yeah, I'm sure. Because I want to buy for him because he was crying. So, then you reminded me, don't give anything which is allergic.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Shawnee, great. Do you want to leave all your property with her? You're going to be in and out in like 10 minutes. Completely up to you. I got to search you when you get in here. You really don't need anything. You want to just leave your coat with her then? Again, you're going to be in and out. April 14th, 9 o'clock in the morning over in Sycamore is where you need to go. This is what you were charged with. So that's yours. I need 2 signatures from you. Stating that you are going to comply with the stipulations of bond. Can't leave the state of Illinois without permission of the court. You got to give written notice to the clerk of the court of any change of address within 24 hours of such change, and you can't break any more laws while you're out on bond. If you do that, they could revoke your bond and you can be charged with violation of bail bond. Okay?
I don't have any record. I don't have anything prior to traffic. I don't have any cases with DCFS. I've never had a problem. I have 9 kids and I've always had my children. For my son to not get out of the car and get under a blanket and me to see other coats in the house is ridiculous. To say that I saw the look on his face, any child in that situation would have had a look of panic in their face. But to say I felt something for their officer to charge me and I've never been convicted of anything is redundant to me. It's really stupid because now things are going to get harder. And if you really cared about my kids and how the situation went, why put me a charge when I've never even been in trouble?
Do you want to read what the complaint says?
I don't even care at this point. I have no choice at this point.
The woman was charged with child endangerment. It all started on November 8, 2023, when an officer received a report about a woman involved in shoplifting. The driver had already left, but the officer located the vehicle and pulled it over after matching the description.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
I'm Sergeant Shit with the police department. I'm out with you because we got a call about you and your car over at the Kroger on College Station Road. Can you tell me about that?
Let me call you right back. When?
About 30 minutes ago.
It wasn't me.
It was your car driving away, at least.
Oh, well, I don't have anything. You can check my car.
Okay, where did you go after College Station, after the Kroger?
I've been at home.
Where's that?
Athens Garden.
Athens Gardens? Well, we've had officers at Athens Gardens, so I believe that's slightly untruthful.
I did go straight back home, but I left and I just left from the store.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you have a driver's license on you, by chance? You do. All right. 49, I'm out with Ivory Brown. Are your registration suspended?
Yeah, I couldn't afford to get it right now, but I paid my insurance and stuff because it got towed because my cousin had jumped out of it and ran and stuff, and I just haven't got it right.
Okay. I saw you driving by Athens Gardens. Where were you coming from there?
The store, getting cigarettes.
Oh, what store was that?
The Murphys.
The Murphys. Okay. And you said you have nothing in here from Kroger?
No, sir.
All right. You mind if I take a look?
Yeah, you can take a look.
All right. Is this your daughter?
My son.
You're sorry. Can't see in the back.
Yeah, and that's just my baby bag and stuff, but I don't have nothing from Kroger.
What's in this?
It's my gas can.
Gas can, I got you.
Yeah.
Times you run out of. Good.
It's just all my clothes and stuff.
And you're saying you weren't at Kroger at all?
No, sir.
If they have video surveillance showing that you were there and leaving without stuff, why would that be different than...
I'm saying I didn't get anything from Kroger.
You didn't get anything from Kroger? Well, how come you were telling me you weren't at Kroger when there's people clearly saw you at Kroger and there's surveillance of you leaving the Kroger?
I didn't get anything from Kroger. You see my car?
Okay, can you open that door for me? All right. And so you just came from Murphy's, right? You didn't go anywhere?
The Perry's.
Perry's?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have really family out here. My mom and grandma dead, so no, I didn't go anywhere from...
Is that a flashlight?
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. All right. Well, we're going to confirm with the officer who went out to the scene and see what, I know...
Well, can we pull out these people's yard?
No, we stay here, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Where were you going to?
I don't know.
Why did you pull down here?
I was on the phone.
Okay. All right.
The woman tried to outsmart the cops by telling lies to avoid trouble, but her attempts got caught by the police.
Ms. Brown, you already lied to me once about you not being at the store. We've already confirmed you were there.
Okay, yes, I was there.
Okay, and then what?
I just had got some cleaning products.
Cleaning products. Nothing else. What kind of cleaning products did you take?
Just some candles.
Okay.
But, it was for for me because I just needed something to cook at.
Okay, where is that stuff now? You dished it where?
On the road back there.
Where at? Which road?
Like the back with Davis Road.
With Davis Road. You threw it out of the car? You didn't stop at a friend's house? You just threw it out of the car. You think, oh, the gig's up, let me just get rid of all the stuff that I took? Let me just get rid of all the stuff that I took?
I don't know. It's stupid.
Yeah.
It was just some meat and some cleaning.
Tide Pods?
Yeah. Because I don't have a job and I was trying to pay a bill. I didn't trade it for anything. I don't have it. Well, it's just that I've been struggling, y'all. I've had...
Well, there's many ways to go.
Yeah, we can't.
I know, but at this, sometimes these resources is a bit hard.
Nobody can say anything to him. Georgia's not like that. And then we get to determine whether or not we make the arrest, sign the warrant, okay, and go from there. Do you though?
Thinking the woman could talk her way out of the trouble, she tried to undo her misdeed, but the officers were one step ahead, and it wasn't going to be that easy.
Okay.
I can call them on the phone and they can bring it. I promise this is
Well,
the
we're not going to bring a bunch of spoiled meat now.
No, it's not spoiled. I just got it.
They're not going to be able to resell it though.
Yeah, they can't resell it. They have
Please, y'all don't arrest me.
to. Yeah, just call somebody to get him, and it'll be a lot smoother that way. Okay. So.
But then I gotta go to jail.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens when you commit crimes.
And we'd rather do that not in the presence of your son.
Yeah, I mean, and that keeps him from seeing. You know, he didn't know what he was seeing
No, but
Kroger,
I
but
don't, how am I gonna? I gotta move my car.
well, you live right at Athens Gardens, so you can call somebody that can come get him easily. If not, then you know the route we'll have to go.
I gotta call my mom.
Okay, well, call her. Sit right there and call her.
I can go back and get the stuff, y'all. I promise
That's not an option anymore. Okay, we're giving you a good option of doing the right thing for your child. Okay.
Mom, can you come get TJ? They're gonna arrest me for shopping. I'm over here.
Surely not gonna try. Surely not gonna try to take off.
It'd be a good time.
Off of Meadow Drive.
For Kyle.
I think that would be considered.
She's testing it. She's testing Kyle.
Child abandonment.
It's on, okay, you know that
Would we go with that charge? Child abandonment?
On Lexington Road, the tie shop right across the street.
It would be something.
You give me a chance.
Huh?
You give me a chance.
Okay, just come on and get TJ. Are you gonna be able to get me out of jail? He right here in the back seat. I'm off of Meadow Drive.
You want me to check?
Yeah, they're gonna look at.
It's across the street from this shop right here. I don't know the Mexican restaurant.
The look, the intersection's right there. You got the stop sign.
Behind the Mexican restaurant.
It's behind the Mexican restaurant, Mom.
Where's she at? Athens Gardens?
She off in North Avenue. Yes, behind the Mexican restaurant.
You got somebody closer that can come?
No, just my mom. I mean, she my aunt, but I call her mom. She said she pulling out her driveway.
Okay.
Okay.
Just have a seat so your son doesn't think anything else.
TJ, sit down, please.
And I mean,
people bring the stuff.
well, and I'll tell you, look.
Because I got one baby in school.
But the answer to that question is this, okay? And it's not because we're being mean about it, all right? It's this. Once it's done with and you have a chance to talk to the police and tell the truth,
I mean, I was.
just be quiet for a second and listen.
I was scared. That's why I did it, because I was scared.
But
and
here's what you do.
Go to jail.
So when you have the chance to tell the truth and everyone's saying, look, you're already caught, okay? There's video, there's a manager, there's your tag, they got a picture of your tag, and we're telling you all that. And then going forward, we say, well, just tell the truth and help yourself out.
I'm telling the truth. I'm telling you, I can get you guys the stuff from over there if you want to take me, and that's the truth.
But what we said is you had a few times to tell that version.
Because I was afraid. Why wouldn't I be afraid if I'm scared I'm going to jail? That's the only thing. But I promise you, I can take you to get the stuff.
Here's what I'll tell you.
Just be a fine.
Is you got some veteran officers here that are willing to talk to you like that and not be the officers that just put you right in handcuffs.
I know, but
and do
I
that
was
with your
just
kid and everything.
afraid. That's the only
Ivory, we
thing.
already knew the truth when we were talking.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I mean, but
we
I
wanted
was
to give
just
you an opportunity to be
scared.
honest.
But
And
I was
you know what would have
scared.
happened because we talked about it?
We'd have been like, all right, you got your kids, so we won't worry about it right now, but you have to get it taken care of.
Stuff, I promise it's the truth. I can call them on the phone and everything, and they can.
But it took a bunch of different routes for you to get onto the truth. We hear you, but I mean, we're just going in circles now.
I'm scared to go to jail because I know when I go to jail, I don't have any type of cash or money to get out. I'm already struggling, and I know she's not going to come get me out. And then I got my baby at school, and I'm the only person that's able to get her off the bus or pick her up.
Well, your mom can do that as well.
She's not on the list.
Yeah.
While the other officer confirmed the CCTV footage, the officer came up with a plan and took her to the station.
Well, and it's not so much that as it is, like I said, is the importance of giving us the whole story the first go around.
I understand that, but it was just that I was a...
Yeah, but I mean, the thing with Kroger is they're not so much worried about just the stuff as they are the actual, you know, the theft and all that. So I got to reach in here and grab this.
I get a fine and go to jail for it?
All right, if you'll sit back, then I'll have this.
It can't be something I could just get a fine and go to court for?
Well, and again, I mean, there's a level at which we can ticket based on, you know, the previous history and all that, but you weren't giving us enough truth. If we could have just stopped what we were doing instead of getting a bunch of runaround, and we could have checked your history on theft and stuff, then we probably wouldn't have had to go that route. But you weren't giving us that. You're giving us, oh, it's here, it's there, it's in the woods, I can get it back. And at the end, I mean, at some point we have to just say, yeah, we have to say that's that, and then, you know, it goes from there, all right? So this is what we're doing for right now, all right?
Okay.
You got, here,
Mom!
I'll take the phone.
Come here.
He's all right.
Once I get to the jail and they put me in, I'm going to have a bond. And you just got to go to the bondsman to get me out. I know. Okay.
Thanks, guys. And I don't, you know, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't think that you're you know, the whole criminal part of it. I just think it's a bad decision, but once you make that bad decision and you're having to explain it,
We're getting several right now.
then just do the short version of that, you know?
A lot of smoke coming from that area.
The woman was charged with theft. Unlike the previous cases, this woman was extremely belligerent. Seeing the cops only made her react in the worst possible way, and she paid the price for it. It started on September 27th, 2023, when an officer from Carlsbad pulled over a vehicle for driving through a parking lot to avoid traffic signals. But in response, you wouldn't believe what she told the officer.
Oh. No, I'm driving. You're parked on the sidewalk. Give yourself a ticket.
License and registration?
Give yourself a ticket.
License and
I gotta look at the
registration?
shit. I have a disability. You need to move.
License and
I can't
registration?
see. You're blocking my view.
License and registration, you're not free to leave. I'm not going to ask again, or you will go to jail for refusing to identify yourself. You understand?
You didn't pull me over.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You were driving. I was waiting to see if you were going through or not, and you're parked illegally, so give yourself a ticket.
License and
I need
registration?
your sergeant. That's my right.
You're gonna
Supervisor, because you said
let's go ahead and stand back up. She's refusing to identify herself. She's about to be detained.
Yup. Let's try me. Let's try me.
License and registration?
Let's try me.
This is your license.
I didn't do anything illegal. What are you pulling me over
You're
for?
avoiding the traffic signal by driving
No, I'm
through
not
it.
avoiding. I drop off my child. That's where I drop off my child. I park and drop her off. So get your facts right. What else?
Nope. You're going to show me your
No,
driver's
I'm
license.
not, because I didn't do anything illegal.
The woman insisted she hadn't done anything wrong and refused to listen, which only made matters worse and escalated the situation.
I'm waiting for your sergeant.
You're under arrest.
No. Look, how many video this? That's brutality. Don't touch me. Get a woman officer. Get a woman officer. Oh, yeah? All right. What's your name, Thomas? You have it covered.
My name is You can film all you want. Just do it from over there, all right?
Film on here? No, you're
Just don't approach.
nothing.
You have to-
Nothing.
you have to
Absolutely
hear what-
nothing. Nothing.
You have to hear what an
Nothing.
officer says.
Don't touch him. That's assault. You assaulted me. I'm gonna file assault. Don't push me. Don't push me. That's assault.
I'm over here.
That's assault. Get my phone. That's assault, and you're not gonna stop me from dropping off my kid safely.
I'm not. I'm not stopping you.
You are. And you're not letting my kids safely walk to school. And I saw you here yesterday. And I did document it too.
Okay, that's fine.
Sure. What am I being arrested for?
For failing to identify yourself.
What am I being pulled over for? You didn't even pull me over, officer. Tell me why. That's my right.
Sit in the car.
You'll all be held accountable if you don't enforce my rights.
Hey, just take it easy.
Tell me why the he has me in handcuffs.
I just got here.
Ask him then.
Go ahead, sit down for me.
Ask him then. It's all being recorded.
Calming down, the woman proved to be a bigger challenge as the officer tried to stop her, but her drama continued to test the officer's patience.
I don't care. No, I'm waiting for the sergeant. Don't f***ing abuse me. Don't you f***ing do it again.
Put your feet in the car. Put your feet
Quit twisting my hand. You're going to break my wrist. I'm going to sue you.
Put your feet in the
car.
car.
Cut it out. I'm waiting for your sergeant. You have no f***ing right.
Put your feet in the car. Thank you.
Marrano pendejo. What are you doing? I need to talk to you. I'm trying to get your attention. Quit ignoring me.
Well, that's why I'm opening the door.
What is he doing?
I'm not sure.
He doesn't have consent to search nothing.
He's not searching anything.
He better not.
Okay.
He shouldn't have even opened the fucking door without my consent. No. I need medical attention.
You need medical?
Yes.
What's
he
a
almost broke my wrist. It hurts. He twisted it on purpose.
Okay.
I need an ambulance now.
Okay. How old are you, ma'am?
I need an ambulance.
How old are you?
Old enough to know my rights and know what the y'all are doing is illegal. He just brutally hurt me. He assaulted me.
So your wrist is almost broken? That's
Yes, it hurts.
Okay. All right. I'll get someone over here, okay?
He
Yes, ma'am.
to give me his name and badge number. What's that name and badge number?
His name is Corporal Thompson. You're going to get all our names and badge numbers for...
Well, when I ask you for it, that's my legal right, and it's your job to do it. I don't care. I'm pissed. I'm in a cop car.
I'm not hiding in
I know I'm screaming. Keep ignoring me. Bring my son over here. I need to talk to him.
Okay.
Don't give up your ID. Javi! Javi!
He already did.
Javi! That's illegal. You have no right to identify my kid.
He asked him for his
You
ID.
have no right.
Ma'am, we need...
Javi!
Can you listen to me for a second? Hey. Hey, we need a licensed driver.
Don't.
Do you want us to tow the vehicle?
I was going to tow my vehicle. I shouldn't even be in the car.
Okay,
I'm being
we just
arrested
need a license.
illegally. This is illegal.
An ambulance is on the way,
This
okay?
is illegal. Where's the sergeant at? I asked
He's on
for.
the way.
Hurry up, I need
It takes time to get here,
Open
okay?
the window. I need to know what the are telling my kid.
Okay, just put your feet in, okay?
No, open the window.
Just put your feet in.
Open the window.
Ma'am, please put your feet in.
I'm not going to do this with you. All right, now I need my
The woman persisted with her act and continued to argue, but the more she resisted, the worse the outcome was looking for her.
What am I being arrested for?
Concealing identity.
How? If I shouldn't have even been stopped?
Yes,
What's the
you had a
original?
lawful reason to
What
stop.
led to that? What was the first
A
original
traffic
reason?
offense that
For
you were
what?
skipping the signal.
I was not. I
All
dropped
you had
off my
to-
child right there.
And that's all you had to do was explain.
That's what I
it to
told him. He said, I don't care.
He
He
had
told,
a reason to
look at the
stop you for
video.
that
No,
reason.
he didn't.
Okay, we're done here.
What do I do?
All right. Well, oh, she's right here. Her wrist hurts from a wrist lock.
Okay.
Hello.
Can I get to the unit, please? Yes. Yes, because that's what hurts my wrist. You need to take the handcuffs off, sir. They have to check my arms. Because you abused me.
The chief?
Yes. Because this sergeant doesn't know the rights, my rights. I need the chief. I need to file a complaint on this sergeant too. This guy's over here blocking a sidewalk that my children walk on to get to school and talk about because he's an officer of the law. He can break the laws? No, y'all have to follow the same laws we do. And you cannot park on the sidewalk, much less in the school zone. I'm gonna sue y'all. You better find another job because you put yourself involved in what they're doing wrong to me. When I asked for a woman officer, why was I not given one? Why was he allowed to brutally attack me like that?
We don't have a
He
woman
can't use
officer
excessive
on.
force like that on me.
We don't have a woman officer on duty
I'm
right now.
entitled to one.
Okay.
That's my legal right. He's a man, I'm a woman. He didn't need to treat me that way. And he didn't even have a right to detain me because I didn't break a law.
The police took the woman to the hospital for clearance, but with her constant demands and defiance, it was hard to imagine she would behave any differently there.
He's the only one I have a problem with. He just grabbed my arm. You don't know what's going on. Tell me.
I do, but I don't know what's going
don't.
on, but I have children in this department, and you don't need to be acting like that. Ugly. Okay?
He needs to quit touching me. Who are you, officer?
Sergeant Austin.
Sergeant Austin. I need a chief, please.
He's not going to come out for
My
this.
request.
He's not going to come out for this. We're going to do it. You can come in and talk to him after this. Everything's being recorded.
What am I being charged with?
Resisting, obstructing, and then turning through the parking lot. The reason why
What's
he
the
checked out with
statute?
you. The statute is 12.6, 5.1C, or E.
What's it called? What's the title?
Using a parking lot to avoid a traffic signal.
But that's not what I did. I told him that. I drop off my child there every morning because it's safer than not dropping him off
That's why
on
he
the
checked out
sidewalk.
with you. You asked a question, I answered it.
I know, but I
And as a
told
matter of
him.
fact, me and him actually went over that this morning. We reviewed that
What's the
ordinance.
report number? Because I'm fighting the fact that it's unsafe for them right now.
I'm not going to argue with you. Listen to me. Here's what's going to
I'm not
happen.
arguing
I'm
with
going to
you.
put the handcuffs in front of you. You're not going to be unhandcuffed. I'm going to remove them and put them to the front of you. You're going to stay handcuffed.
That's fine. I'll be right back out, and then you'll be held accountable for violating my rights too. All of
How
you
am I
will.
violating your rights?
Because I shouldn't be here,
Well,
and I called
that's-
you to enforce
Are
my
you ready to go?
rights, and you're
Stand up
violating
for me.
them too.
Stand up for
You're
me.
violating my rights.
Finally, female officers were called in to calm her down, but she quickly made a false accusation trying to play the victim.
Hello, ma'am. Yeah, I asked for a female way long ago when he arrested me. When he arrested me, he
Can we go
touched
to the
my
bathroom?
butt.
Can we go to the bathroom?
He's actually assaulted me.
We're gonna go in here, and what I'm gonna do is, I'm Corporal Ash, and I'm going to search you. You don't have anything on you.
You're a corporal?
Corporal, yes,
Can I please talk to you? Because they are totally sexist and ugly to me. I am being illegally arrested wrongfully for something I did not do.
What happened?
I went to drop off. You familiar with Cottonwood? Elementary on Lee?
Yeah.
Okay, that light right there, and Joe Stanley's an abandoned school across. Okay, well, right where the light's at, there's a parking lot,
Okay,
right?
yeah,
Right
yeah.
next to it, there's a driveway.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that driveway used to be the bus loop.
Okay.
I pulled in there and I park because that's that's what his parents do for walkers. You know what I mean? Like we'll take them to school or we'll pick them up depending on the morning.
Okay.
We live right down the street. I haven't been allowing my daughter to walk to school because of the safety concerns, because the lights and the cross guards are gone when they release her and stuff like that. Yes, crazy stuff. So I go drop off my kid every day. I go drop off my son at AV. Then I come around down Alta Vista, turn into the driveway, park in the driveway, because it's an abandoned school, they don't use it, right? So I park, my daughter gets out, walks to the sidewalk to go walk across the street with the cross guard, and then I continue through the loop to get out. No biggie, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm not doing nothing wrong. This officer I documented yesterday, Thomason or Thomas, whatever, he didn't want to identify himself to me, by the way. I tried to move like his radio because he has it over it.
Don't do that.
I was trying to see the name because he wouldn't answer me.
No. Do not ever touch an officer.
I didn't touch him.
But
I
listen,
touched the radio.
That's still touching the officer. Don't touch anything.
But I was just trying to find his name.
Listen to
It
me.
shouldn't be
Listen.
covered.
No, listen to me.
get
Do
it.
not do that. You can call later to the police department and you can ask for the officers' names that was on that call.
But he's supposed to give me his
Okay,
name.
I understand, but if it doesn't happen, do not touch
Okay.
nobody.
Okay, I understand. I was trying to talk to him, and know his name, and
If they don't do it, then just
Hold
be
him
like,
accountable a
okay.
different
Just be
way.
like, okay.
Okay.
Call the department, tell them the date and the time, and ask for the officer's name that was on her. And then if, like I said, they want you to come
it's because it happened so fast.
But
He pulled me out of the truck.
But you gotta slow down. You got to slow down. You understand? You cannot be making yourself into situations like this.
Well, I didn't do this. He did this.
No. But when you touched any,
That was after he already had my hand.
But
and
still,
everything.
don't do that because
And I was like, "What's your name?"
But that's more charges. Do you understand?
I don't see why though. I wanted his name. He's covering his name.
But do you understand what we're talking about now? You know how to handle it better now.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So just don't okay, the officer tell you something. If he tells you something, put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. You can always call. You can always get the information. You got the date. You got the time. You were involved. You can do that. do not just don't do what they say. I mean, if it's something lawful, like turn around, put your hands behind your back, get out the car.
But it wasn't lawful because I didn't violate it.
But
I didn't violate a law.
But listen to me. You don't know why that officer came over. You don't know why that. Let the officer explain. Don't just immediately jump to, oh, it's not legal, it's not legal. Don't do that. Understand?
Well, I was driving.
The woman was charged with resisting without violence, evading or obstructing an officer, concealing identity, and failure to obey traffic control devices. Sometimes adults behave like children, and this woman was no different. Her own kids showed more maturity than she did. On August 12, 2024, police responded to a report of 2 women causing a disturbance at Orlando Airport. The situation had already turned physical and escalated. The officer separated the women and began listening to one of them, who explained how it all started.
Tell me when you guys came at each other and what led to you guys pushing on each other.
You snatched her hair. Man, I'm returning the car, so I was turned. I didn't see her snatch her hair. I cannot contest to that. And he was yelling at her, and I'm like, what just happened? And she snapped out on me.
Y'all went inside the car.
And Carter ran. Y'all can see all this on video. Because the man told them to be quiet, so she told the man, one of the receptionist people, like, F you, bitch. So she was real aggressive towards them. So I'm like, okay, like, what's going on? Because I'm returning the car, so I don't know what's going on. So as I come near, she attacked me.
Where was this at?
Inside the Ace. You can see all this on camera.
Okay, this is inside a vehicle.
This was never inside the vehicle. The vehicle was gone at this point.
Inside where?
The Ace, yes. The business. It was inside the business. So she did all this, and I'm like, I just don't want to be incriminating myself even talking to you because I try to lead.
It's not incriminating. We just want to get the whole picture of the story.
I'm trying to get y'all the story.
Okay.
She's schizophrenic, bipolar.
Okay.
She was rallying at the people, which y'all can contest to all the records. Y'all can see I even left. I was walking off and she still was coming at me. The whole time. The workers, I guarantee if we talking to them, they said they on my side. I was never.
Let me ask you this because this is where I'm having difficulty.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out locations is all.
The location was from the.
You got delivered here. So you guys, you're arguing. Were you ever arguing inside this vehicle?
It started from the rental place. Okay. And it just escalated.
Okay, so you're at the rental place. You guys are arguing with each other. It gets inside the vehicle. You're driving here.
But man, I'm like thinking like, she's schizophrenic, like whatever. Like a lot of say you let it like go over your head until she attack you. Like she can swing and hit you. Like she'll say a lot of ruthless to you. And y'all can contest to that. Y'all, Lord is my witness. I don't have to say much. I'm not trying to defend anything other than I got to lose.
So let me.
The door opens here.
The door opens. I leave. I get my shell. She's running like I'm trying to attack her. I'm like, let's go. Let's go.
The child or her?
Me and my daughter.
Okay.
My daughter runs out the vehicle.
Gotcha.
I don't know where she at. This is my oldest, and my baby. Me and my baby got our luggage, and we're leaving. Cause I'm like, whatever. Her son is holding her like a bear, so she won't attack me again. Because at this point, she has my hair and everything, and I'm like, you know what?
She has
Get
your
her
hair.
off my hair.
She has your hair
so
on the bus or off the bus?
On the bus.
On the bus. Okay.
The other woman appeared aggressive and seemed intoxicated, trying to draw the officer's attention. Let's see what she had to say.
Come over here. Come on, sweetheart. Come on, baby.
I got witnesses.
Okay,
She beat our daughter.
let's get her over here so we get. Let's get her over. Okay, quit talking right now.
Please don't be aggressive.
Quit talking.
I don't want to talk to you.
You're gonna get over here. You're gonna get put in the back of my car, woman.
No, relax for a second. One second.
What did we tell you?
I'm not talking to you.
You're fixing to go in the back of my car. You guys have
we want home.
Oh, you guys live here?
No, we live in Chicago.
Oh, so you're getting on a plane to go home?
Yeah, we're getting on a plane to go
now,
home.
Who's shooting you?
That's my cousin.
She's your cousin? Okay.
Yeah. That's her daughter, and that's her daughter right there.
Okay. Try and calm her down a little bit. I'm going to go over there and see what's going on, and we'll work it out, all right? So sit here. If you want to sit up here, you can. All right, baby. So I get IDs for you. Let me start getting. Huh?
I said shut the f up like she's at my door.
Twice already.
She beat on her kids all the time though.
Hey,
Her
darling,
kids scared of her.
Fix yourself.
Her kids scared of her.
Fix yourself. I keep telling you, fix yourself.
Her kids scared of her.
Fix her. There you go.
And I mean it. My daughter never dealt with this.
No worries. We'll get to it.
Okay.
The woman was on vacation and didn't want to ruin it, so the officer offered the best solution to resolve the matter. However, the woman chose to take a more troublesome route instead.
Stay over here. You're about to do
Why would
something,
you
you're gonna end up in cuffs. I'm telling you that right now. Stop.
What did I
You're
do?
not in charge here.
You're not in charge.
This
I
man
told
is
you
in
to stay
charge
here.
here.
That's it.
You do not run the show here. You're going to listen to him, or you're going to go to jail. I promise you that.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep your ass.
You're not in charge here.
You're not in charge.
Okay. So what I supposed to do? Saying y'all
You're
can't
supposed to
stand
sit here like we asked you to.
Yeah, relax and answer his questions.
Okay, so I just asked
Hey,
you.
just answer that. Just answer my questions real quick, and that's it. Or I'm gonna slap these cuffs on you and sober you up real quick. I'm gonna stop playing
You
these
said
games.
so me up, but I
Okay,
didn't.
so stop playing these games, and that's it. I'm done with that.
Let me look up these state laws.
Okay, whatever the state law you think it is, we're in Florida, we're not in Chicago.
I
okay?
know.
So bottom line, I'm gonna ask you a few questions, okay? And that's it.
Okay.
Okay. You guys were at the car rental. You guys rode here, right? Disturbance of whatever kind.
I
took
didn't
place.
disturb the peace.
Listen to me.
I wasn't
You're
the
ignorant. If
one.
you're talking, you're not listening.
So y'all want me to press charges, right?
If you're talking, you're not listening.
Oh my God.
You're not even understanding me, and you're interrupting me. So I'm trying to make sure I have the sequence of events properly, okay? Proper.
I don't want to do nothing. I'm telling you that.
Okay. Well, whether you want to or not, you have to help me clarify this.
I'm telling you.
So, you guys got here, right? A little argument happened between you and your cousin. Is she really your cousin, or are you guys just friends?
I'm telling you, man.
They're really cousins.
Are you gonna talk to me or not?
They're really cousins.
But I don't want to do that. I'm good. Like,
It's just yes or no. Are you?
No.
You're not. Okay. You're not. Okay.
Okay.
All this is saying that you are allowing us to leave.
That's it.
I gotta read it. I'm gonna read it on my own.
Right now, it's nothing.
Okay, so what is I'm reading to say you leaving on y'all?
Right here.
I'm not signing it.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have to.
I'm not
Okay, that's
signing
fine. We'll put it on
it.
video, so it's okay. Okay.
I'm not signing it. I'm cool.
Okay.
Can I walk out?
Hold on. No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. We'll let you know where you can walk off. So you can show you where you go, okay?
I'm not being a tough ass. I'm not being what it. I'm a black citizen.
Yes, you
We
are.
been getting cute.
Okay, baby. So it's okay.
My daughter,
You gotta-
these.
Okay.
Gee, y'all know how many people that entered the United States in Chicago that been taking our kids and raping our been taking the organs, the black organs. I'm equipped to it. I could never let that
Step over here. Step over here.
I could never let that happen. I'm
Okay, step over here.
sorry.
Step over here.
I'll die before I do that.
He's trying to give you the best options, okay?
I don't care about no bad. I'm not signing anything. Please let me go.
Okay.
On my free will, let me go. Let me go on my free will, please. Could you excuse me? I don't want to do anything. Please, please let me go. Please don't touch me.
Don't touch him.
Please don't touch me. I want to walk away, and I want to walk away on my free will. Please don't touch me. I didn't touch you. You want me to touch you?
Stay right here.
Please let me go.
You don't realize people are trying to help.
Please, y'all can't help me. I'm not pressing charges.
I'm not.
You touching me.
You're not going to walk beyond me.
You're touching me.
You're not going to walk beyond me.
I know what type of cop you is.
Stay here, and we're going to take care of this.
Please don't touch me. I'm telling y'all, I don't want to do anything. Just let me go.
Since nothing was working, the officer had no choice but to take legal action to put an end to her childish behavior.
My daughter. What I do? What I do? I just
Your baby's fine. Your baby's being very, she's more grown up than you are. Awesome. Unfortunately, you make too much casino. Okay?
No,
Too loud, too much casino. You're getting multiple chances, ma'am.
No, y'all didn't give me no chance.
Let's go to the car, okay?
Yeah, I ain't even doing that.
Put my back to back. Let's put it down.
The woman was charged with disorderly conduct, battery, and resisting arrest. This woman was a heartless individual. Not just one, but 3 kids were too much for her, and she made one of the worst decisions a mother could ever make. On January 10th, 2025, an officer received a call about a woman who dropped off her 3 children at a relative's house and quickly drove off without saying anything. Unable to reach her, the officer called the kid's father to address the situation.
What's the deal? What's going on? What's up? What did she say to you? What'd she do?
She didn't say anything. I got a call from Tomasa saying that my kids are here.
Yeah.
And I left the kids at their grandma's, but she's not even our relative.
Right.
And like she said, they have a case. Why she brought them here, I have no idea.
Got it.
We just had a conversation.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, me and you. Yeah.
We just had a conversation.
Absolutely.
I was waiting for her to get to the house.
Okay.
I was at work. She comes to my job.
Okay.
Drops the kids off and walks out. I have bags, car seat outside of my vehicle.
So she just dropped off the kids?
Just dropped off the kids, walked out the door.
Are you guys separated?
Yes. So I go to her house.
Okay. Yeah.
I have a key to her house.
Right. And then that's where you saw us, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
I'm at the house. I'm like, yo, you need to come get the kids.
Yeah.
Blase. I don't know if she was coming, whatnot. I went to her mom's house, their grandma's house. I left the kids there.
What did grandma say?
The grandma, I didn't talk to the grandma. She was there with the kids.
Okay. So I'm just trying to figure out how it got to this situation.
I have no,
okay, no worries. If I do see her mom though, she's gonna be placed under arrest, okay? For abandonment. Do you know where she could be right now?
The cop finally reached the woman on the phone and tried to hear her side of the story. You wouldn't believe how careless her response was regarding her children.
Like, what happened? Like, what's the deal? Like, what?
Their dad is supposed to have them, and I'm really at the point where, like, I just don't understand why everyone wants to force me to be a parent and not call their dad. They're supposed to have them.
Okay, so dad was at work, correct?
Yes, Dad was at work. Dad said he didn't get off until 11. I dropped the kids off right before he got off of work. That's what pissed him off. Instead of waiting until he got off at 11, I dropped them off early.
So can you tell me about, like, why you dropped off the kids here at Glen Park Apartments?
Because that's where he said he was going.
Who was going?
So I dropped him off, and I told her to call her brother.
Okay, but, like, can you tell me the circumstances around that? Because, like, I was told here that you just left the kids on the front porch and then you took off.
I did, because he said that's where he was going to be. Oh. So when she said that he wasn't there, I said, you're lying, because he said he was here.
Okay,
and so I left. Because, like I said, that's what he said he was going to be. I left my kids back out with where his dad said they were going to be. That's their auntie. So either way, that's your family member. So and call your brother to come pick up his kids if he's not here then. I'm not about to keep playing these big ass, childish ass games.
Okay, yep.
I didn't run away. She was at the door. The door was open. I didn't just leave them.
Right.
I was talking to her. We had a whole conversation.
Okay, hang on. So here's the thing, right? Like, you have custody of the children, correct?
No, we split the custody. We have 50-50.
Sure. But are you going to work or something? Like, what's the deal?
Yes, I have a job.
Where?
I deserve a break. He hasn't came and got them. None of the days are his.
Okay, hang on.
So I dropped them off on the days that was his.
Okay, but when they called you, they advised me that you were at home after you dropped off the kids.
Yes, I went back home. I start work at 7. They've been there since 3 o'clock. They've been there way longer than that.
Okay.
I didn't drop them off at no 3:50. Them kids been there for under 2
Okay. Okay. And what's your ETA here?
That's 5 minutes. I got gas. Cars won't cut off. Has anyone tried to call their dad to come get them?
Yeah, we'll facilitate that. We'll try and get that working, but we gotta. This is like pretty serious, right? I mean, like, you can't just like drop off your kids at like people's houses.
Yeah, honestly, like, someone needs to call their dad. Like, honestly, I don't know. Like, man, I'm just so mad. Like, this is ridiculous to me. Like, I can't even get a break. I can't even get my days that we had.
All right, well, just to let you know, the fire department is here, and they're working on feeding your 10-month-old because the feeding tube isn't working, and so like that's like a whole other issue here that we're trying to make sure that these kids are taken care of.
Clamp unclamped.
So we're like I said, we're trying to make sure these kids are taken care of, right? That's like the whole issue here. Like nobody knows about the whole like feeding thing. Like this is why it's very like alarming that like you would just leave your kids here and leave. So anyways, I'll talk to you more when you get here. And then we'll go from there.
The mother arrived at the scene, and the officer didn't waste any time. She detained her and explained the severity of her actions.
She's got like a feeding tube thing going on.
Yeah, is the clamp unclamped?
It's not working. Okay, hang on. Put your hands behind your back. Okay. Yeah.
Why are both of y'all back?
You're under arrest for abandonment.
I'm under arrest for abandonment?
Yep.
Yeah.
Who did I abandon?
All of your
All
children.
3 children.
I left them with their dad.
No, you didn't.
No, you're lying. I have her feeding thing right on my schedule. You guys are lying. No, you guys are not about to sit here and make it seem like I didn't feed my child.
All right, so Dad, why don't you hang back with me for a second? We got Mom in custody, all right? We don't need any interaction between you two, all right? It's already been a stressful night for you guys. Let's try to limit all that, all right?
Got it. Yo!
My mom will bail me out like your mom. You
Up in the car. Put your feet in there.
Yeah, it's okay. And I will get my kids back.
Put your feet in the car, please.
The woman was charged with child abandonment and assault on a police officer. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome content. See you next time.